Hey, good morning, risers. This is Dr. Patricia Joe Grover, the Goal Achievement Strategist and the Queen of Retaking, Reshaping, and Remaking Lives, Businesses, and Futures. Here I am. Oh my goodness, this is a Thursday. And this week I have been talking to you guys about setting boundaries, healthy boundaries. And yesterday, my post and video was about the word no, and that saying no can be a sentence all of its own, right? All of its own. Don't feel guilty about saying no. Remember, yesterday I was saying about how we tell our children no to protect them from things. Well, we need to do that same thing for ourselves. We need to say that same thing for ourselves and say no sometimes just to protect ourselves. Protect, right? Protect our sanity, protect our time, protect our money. There's so many things. So, but this morning I want to talk to you guys about relationships. Yes. Risers, grab your coffee or tea here and come hang out with me. Relationships. Having healthy boundaries helps you be a better communicator. And some people, again, they are concerned about having boundaries because they're afraid that it is going to put a divide and a barrier between you and other people. But when everyone has healthy boundaries, you can make it more fulfilling for everyone involved because right? You know how you can try to work together to make the most out of everything for both parties. Don't forget your needs. Many people struggle with that. They struggle with putting their needs out there, the needs that they need to have met in relationships, whether they're personal relationships or professional relationships. They're all about just trying to make the other person happy. And that's not the healthiest way to be. You need your needs fulfilled as well. And that is in consideration. Take into consideration again for your sanity, right? For your physical health, for your emotional health, for your financial health. All of these things matter. You matter. And and learn how to put yourself first and not feel guilty about it. And I'm not saying put yourself above God in your relationship with God. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying your boundaries, your needs for your time. Your time is so valuable and most people don't even think of that. They put the value of money over the value of their own time. So risers, relationships, be that relationship builder for yourself and in both personal and professional lives. It matters. Those relationships matter. And in the long run, wouldn't you rather have healthier relationships that will withstand a lifetime? Or, instead of how people will say people's paths cross for a reason, and they do. Sometimes they just cross and you meet and you move on, but sometimes you are together for a period of time, and you're usually brought together for that reason, for some purpose, right? For a season and a reason, you're brought together with some people, but some people are just there for a lifetime, and relationships matter, and you're going to have better relationships through the communication that you have. And it's always better to have, right, to have those boundaries and and use them to your benefit. use them, so that people aren't going to take advantage of you. You're not going to take advantage of anybody else. And if somebody doesn't tell you, or if you don't know what their boundaries are, you could cross them and not even know it and not even realize, because some people are more strong, a stronger personality, and they're just go-getters, and they're going to push things to the limit. Some people push things to the limit intentionally, right? But some people just don't. They don't do it intentionally. They're just vicarious people and vivacious. So just, think about it, risers. Start setting some boundaries, and don't and start to think about how you can share about them without feeling like you're being asking too much of someone. Risers. Until next time, rise above the challenges that life bring your way, and have a great day.